In our last travel video, you saw us arriving at Sedona View RV Park in Cottonwood, Arizona. The site had a great view, but it was a little bit tricky for us to get into with our large rig, but we worked our way in there. Yep, doing good, doing good, doing good.
How are we looking on the driver's side?
You're good if you keep cutting it back. You'll be fine with this tree here. Yeah, we're looking pretty good back here, but he's going to pull up and back a few times to get the driver's side over just a tad more this way. But he's doing pretty good. Yeah, you're looking like if you come straight back, you'll be parallel. But maybe, yeah, you're looking okay. You're looking good. I just don't know about this rock though. I think that you might need to be cutting more.
We just got to Sedona, and I am going to now convert this area from garage mode to office mode. And I think I'm going to start out by getting some light in here and opening up our view back here, because A, it'll get some light, and B, our view is amazing. Wait till you see this. That's our view this week from our office. Very nice. First step is just to clear the floor of all of the garage stuff like chocks and these mats and my tie downs and all that stuff. That's easy because I've got space in the storage cabinet up here for all the tie downs. These chairs ride here with just two bungees, really long bungees. Next, before I get everything down, I'll vacuum. I'll take some of the things that we stowed in the bathroom here. You can kind of see what this looks like over here. I'm going to take some of the stuff in the bathroom that we just store for storage. If you're wondering, this is Tara's foldable portable sauna. Infrared sauna. Sauna. Let's go ahead and get the desks down. Oh, I have retaining pins, little safety pins just in case these fall. Remove those. So that's pretty much it. Now it's just a matter of unwrapping the monitors and hooking stuff up. And this is it. This is our office. This is our office with a view today.
It's 6:30, but to Daisy it's 8:30, so she's standing there saying, "Hey guys, come on, let's go. Let's go watch TV. Let's lay down. Let's have pack time. Come on." And she will stand there and stare until we come up. But since we've had 4 days of travel, I don't mind coming and laying down.
Free produce in there. All of it's free.
What?
He said that they get all this produce from the food banks because they don't want it to go bad, and they'd rather give it away than it go bad. And so if there's food in there, you can take it. They had shampoo. They had
a ton of food in there yesterday.
There's canned goods. I don't want to take stuff that, if people really need it, but they are like, these grapefruits are the sweetest grapefruits, because I'm not a grapefruit fan. But they're like, "You're from the Midwest, aren't you?" And I said, "Yeah." They said, "Midwest grapefruits are sour. These are supposedly sweet." And they said, "That's the best."
This is really mushy.
Don't squeeze it. She said, "That's going to be the best orange we've ever had."
I'll try. I don't know if it's going to match blood oranges from Spain.
I didn't say you could try it. I didn't say you could try my orange.
I'm going to try it. For those of you who don't know, this is a tub.
So, coming up next segment is I'm trying out the tub.
A moment of truth to see if it fits.
Oh, there we go. Look at that.
Nice. Fits perfectly.
Yeah, you should fit in that fine. You'll push it, push down, it'll push out a little bit more.
That's real narrow.
Oh, it's wider than you. That's all that matters.
It's not really. It's a short 20-minute drive from the RV park to Montezuma Castle.
We are gonna stick out like crazy though.
Let's give it a try.
Wow, we got lucky.
Yeah.
Weavers used the second floor loom to weave cotton breech cloths, bags, and blankets. Today, you can see examples of their varied weaving patterns in the visitor center.
So we were told to go to the left and go clockwise. That way we can see the scale model and read about it before we actually go up to it on the other side. Which apparently it's just right there anyway.
This part is just a short, like 0.4 mile loop. And as you can see, it's paved. So this is a pretty easy place to walk.
Low impact.
Low impact. Wild. Looks like that tree was vandalized too. Oh my gosh.
I wonder if I'll bet all this is original stuff.
Maybe.
Oh.
Villagers used the wooden ladders as stairways to carry up provisions from fields and water from Beaver Creek. We encourage you to think beyond ancient stone walls and vacant rooms to the remains of a once vibrant village, a village of people who experienced wants and needs, anxieties and fears, joys and sorrows, just as you and I today.
That place was pretty cool.
It was cool and easy, simple walk. We didn't get much exercise in.
Definitely worth a stop. Real easy access.
Yes.
You do need a park pass or something to get in.
Yeah, otherwise it's $10 a person.
Yeah, military veterans, things like that. You can get them free.
You get your national parks pass for free.
Park pass.
Yeah, I think it was so busy this time because it is the spring break time. Because there's families everywhere.
A lot of kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, parking is a challenge. It's a very small parking lot.
The hike that we're going to check out is about 2 miles away, and I don't know if we're going to want to go because the weather straight ahead doesn't look so good.
This is us right between two cells. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. Right between two cells, but the one cell's headed this way.
All I want to do is get out and be in nature and hike. And so far, it's not happening. Now, like, I can see through there and I can see the red rocks of Sedona out that way, and they look like they've got sun hitting them over there.
Yeah, for now.
For now.
Leave the past in the past, 'cause there ain't no future in looking back. I'll send this package all the way. Yeah, I say, hey, oh, today's gonna be my day. Oh, yeah, I say, hey, oh, today's gonna be my day.
It's very good salsa. It's got a kick.
Hey, kick!
So if you don't like spicy, but this tastes good. I like it.
Good stuff.
Good.
That is a big burrito. What did you order? What is that?
It's a Bonita special. It's marinated
Skirt steak.
and shrimp with some tortillas.
These little things are neat with like beans in them.
These are the beans. Well, they come with beans and rice, but I asked for double beans. And
Double
corn.
beans.
Double beans. Just for you, baby.
Well, we didn't go out. We didn't make it for a hike because of the rain, but it's not raining here right now, so we're walking the park. This is a great example of how weird the weather has been the past few days. Like you can see, like we're just surrounded by pockets of storms. So over there, and then over there. Then there's sun over here, though. On this side of the campground, though, you've just got views unobstructed, just beautiful.
So we are finally getting out on a hike. It's gorgeous. The temperature says 52, but it's sunny and no wind, and I'm just wearing this.
It isn't forecasted to rain today, so we're going to try to take advantage of it. We didn't want to go all the way into Sedona because we have reservations this afternoon in Jerome for a 2-hour ghost tour with like some kind of detection devices or something.
Got like those things that you see on those supernatural shows where you can talk to the dead or something.
So we thought this morning we would get out, get in some nature and get some exercising in before we go to Jerome and get some food and eat and stuff our faces and all that stuff. So
Backbone, this is it.
Sweet.
So we are on the Backbone, Side Oats, and Hogan Wash Trail. I guess they couldn't decide what to name it, so they named it all three. According to All Trails, it's 2.8 miles. It's mostly a loop. Elevation change is 265 feet, so it's not bad.
So far, it's like sand. I guess it's sand, right? Sandy?
Dirt.
Dirt.
Sandy dirt.
Sandy dirt.
I need you, it's an instinctual feeling. I hear you call like a song in the dark. And I don't know what tomorrow brings, but I know that you and me are not sky reachers. That's the thing about
So far, this is gorgeous.
It is gorgeous. Why are you talking like that?
Because I just feel it.
there, living this wild life. I found an oasis by your side. We are mirage seekers, just a couple of desert creatures.
If this was marked easy, I just think that people need to be cautious because it's not difficult, but there's a lot of rocks and downward stuff that you definitely need good shoes for.
Of desert creatures. We are rainfall believers.
Look what I can do! Look what I can do!
Look what I can do.
So as we're hiking this, we're realizing that really glad we actually kicked off our All Trails and downloaded it and stuff for this trail, because there have been several turns where they weren't clearly marked and we needed to look at All Trails to figure out if we're on the right path. Now I'm sure all these little paths end up back on the same trail maybe, but we just don't know. And we don't want to go on an 8-mile loop if we're not aware of it.
Well, especially because we've got other things to do today.
Yeah.
We don't want to be out here for too long. And no, we haven't been walking with our phones up in the air the whole time. just every now and then. I tend to put them away for stuff like this. So.
It's a good tool. It's a good shoulder. It's a good shoulder exercise. Watch out! There's a rock right there.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
I'm gonna put my phone away.
2.85 miles.
Nice. There were 2 other people the entire time we were out there. There's one guy right there getting on a scooter. We never really passed him. He was ahead of us, and then we did pass one other person with their dog, and that was it. So this was a really peaceful trail.
Heading out.
Oh, we're looking forward to this one.
Yeah, this is what we wanted to do a long time ago when we were here in like 2020. What was it?
I don't remember.
2019. We were here in 2019.
It's been a long time. And it was springtime when we were here last too. But we're heading to Jerome in the truck this time. We are gonna get a bite to eat, maybe at the, what was it?
Clinkscale.
Clinkscale.
I'm sure that has some sort of mining reference.
Yes, a lot of folks last time said you gotta go to the haunted hamburger, and I'm just not in the mood for a burger and fries kind of place. Sorry. I just wanted something a little bit different that had a little bit healthier options, and this one looks really interesting and good, so we're gonna shoot for that one.
And then after that, going on a ghost tour.
This one's called Pandora's Box, and it's 2 hours.
Yeah, it's Jerome Ghost Tours. We booked it online. They got real good reviews. They have exclusive rights to certain properties there. And this is an old silver mining town where
it's a very haunted town.
It's supposed to be very haunted.
Yes.
So we're gonna go check it out.
Yeah. So it's pretty tight, huh? In the truck. This is a big truck for this tiny little road.
There's parking here.
Okay.
Let's just see what we got. Get closer. No oversized vehicles. How about here?
I didn't know.
We're sticking out too far to get all the way up. Clinkscale is just a surname, so I don't know if the person who founded this was named.
Oh, really?
Clinkscale.
I would have been with you, like thinking it was something to do with mining.
Yeah, like you put the gold in the scale and it goes clink, clink, clink.
Yeah. Yeah.
What'd you think of dinner?
Oh, gosh, I forgot to talk about that. That was really good. That was good. I'm glad we went there.
Yeah, very good.
I liked it. Service was great. Food came out fast.
Yeah, the local beer from Cottonwood was really good.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, didn't drink all of it because we didn't have time, but what are you gonna do? It just got cold all of a sudden. Man, that sun goes down and it gets cold fast.
Flowers bend in your perfect hair, all sequins and bows floating down the stairs. A young lover's dream coming to an end. Just take my hand. I promise you won't feel it.
We are similar to other ghost tours in that I'm going to be giving you history, ghost stories. We're going to go to a couple of different locations. We're different than most ghost tours in that we're also going to give you equipment and let you do some ghost hunting on your own. This first piece of equipment that we'll be giving you guys is an EMF reader. This can pick up on electromagnetic fields, which is energy, and spirits are energy, so it'll also pick up on spirits, which is why we're also going to be handing you all spirit boxes. Now, I'm not going to go into a huge amount of detail about how a spirit box works, but essentially, it has 2 radios inside of it. and it just creates white noise. We are about to start walking up the original cobblestone road though, and I did want to point that out. This dates back to the early 1900s. It actually runs a lot of the way through Jerome, but what's cool about it is these are the original stones that our miners would have been walking up every single day to get all the way to the top of this hill where the mine was located. So Jerome's actually known as a ghost town for two reasons. The first being that this was in fact the Wild Wild West at one point. We did have gunfights in the streets here every day, usually multiple times a day, and lots of people are dying from that, but that is not the only reason they called us a wicked city. In 1899, a San Francisco newspaper calls us the wickedest city in America. And in 1903, a New York paper calls us the wickedest city in the West. So we definitely had a reputation. We were basically the Sodom and Gomorrah of our time.
Do you know my name?
What is it?
What's my name?
The fact that I am not that close and it is still going off means that something else is setting off this machine. When this occasionally does get used here at the hospital, it seems to just go off randomly like this green pulse. I have come to the conclusion that it's probably a child messing around with it, just playing, because they don't seem to answer yes or no questions, they just play with the light. However, if you want to, we can try and ask a yes or no question and see if we get a more solid response. Would anyone like to try one? Yeah, go ahead. A yes or no question.
Were you one of the people that died here?
So typically, I would take that as a yes. However, as I already mentioned, sometimes they just play with it here. So it could be a yes because it did go off and then stop, or it could be them messing around. I'm actually going to be talking about this yellow house behind me on the hill. So there was a lady who lived in this home named Rosemary DeCamp. Now, she grew up here in Jerome, but she moved to LA and actually became a famous actress in silent films and westerns. She wrote an autobiography called Tigers in My Lap. And in this book, she detailed some of her experiences growing up here in crazy old Jerome. One of which was a murder that she witnessed at the age of 15 in the church behind you guys. Most of these bricks are the folks who are buried behind the church. So if you're seeing a date from the 50s or earlier, that is someone who's buried back there. If you're seeing a more recent date, that's someone who just paid for a brick in their name. The other thing that's affecting people's health has something to do with the large number of bordellos in this town. There are certain diseases that come with that. They decided it's probably a good idea to turn the entire third floor of our 4th General Hospital into a mental ward. You guys know what that 4th hospital is today? Jerome Grand Hotel. Yep. That's why it's considered one of the most haunted buildings in America, especially the 3rd floor, especially room 32. Lobotomies, electroshock therapy, hydrotherapy, all happening right there. This has left a lot of stains on the building, and to this day we regularly have people who check into that hotel and then check out the same night. So there was a man who walked in through the tunnel. He came into what was a bedroom, walked into the living room, and shot a guy who was standing about where I am now. Then he continued on into that bathroom and shot a woman who was taking a bath in that tub. Now, according to Ruth, the lady in the bathtub, she says that this was an infidelity situation. But there's also a 4th spirit who will sometimes come through if I tell her story. Her name's Betty, and she's the ghost who puts the haunted in Haunted Hamburger. There was a man who came into town looking for work with his young daughter Betty, and he stopped in at the Haunted Hamburger, back then called the Palace. What they didn't realize is that while they were talking, Betty had just run off to do some exploring. Her father had a heart attack and died here in the streets of Jerome because he couldn't find Betty anywhere. And for the life of me, I do not know why no one went and checked the Palace again. But for whatever reason, the next season when they opened up for business, they did find her body in the attic.
Oh my god.
Yes.
You're haunting me. You're like a ghost, just like a ghost. You're like a ghost, just like a ghost.
This is creepy. This is creepy.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I slide. Take it on the other side.
Put that meter right behind me. I feel like there's somebody right behind me.
Well,
No? Oh. I just got like, oh.
Oh man, it's really
dark down there. Oh my goodness. I don't know about that. I don't know. Oh my, I don't know, Dad. I don't know. Oh, what was that?
There's some behind the door.
Is there anybody in here?
What's your name?
Oh, well, you're going off too. It's some weird, it's almost like growling. You get like a weird growling noise sometimes that comes over these. And it's like, and then it turns into this rhythmic like, no. Yeah, so that's why I'm like, I'm glad I'm not hearing anything, that's okay.
Okay.
It was cool the EMF reader went off though, that was a really strong reading.
Yeah.
Very strong. People who have loved ones here have keyed in, and thankfully us. I told you if they thought someone was dead, they'd pull them out of bed, immediately replace them with another body. Well, if they weren't quite sure you were dead, they went ahead and buried you. And they stuck a pipe from the open air down into your casket. That way you could still breathe a little bit if you were alive. Then they would run a string from your finger through that pipe out to the outside where there was a bell. In theory, you'd wake up, start moving around, shake the bell, someone would come dig you up. Saved by the bell.
Wow.
However, town's way over there. And sometimes the night watchman doesn't know if that's wind or you shaking the bell.
Oh my
Sometimes
God.
your string breaks. So there were a couple of families who exhumed their loved ones. And when they opened those caskets, they did find scratch marks and nails embedded into the lids of the coffins.
Oh my God.